see what happens. I don't know who's going to show up tonight. Here's what it is. Well, are you Canadian or French Canadian?
French Canadian, but I grew up speaking English. That's why I don't have an accent. You know what I mean?
That's kind of like how do you say a French, because the French and English fought for so many years. Yeah. In a way, they both all that tension really sharpened each other. That competition made them both stronger. Does that make any sense?
Oh yeah, I agree.
And then in the end, both had to fight Hitler. You know what I'm saying? Though, with the help of America.
Yeah.
So you would have lost. But it is what it is.
Well, my grandfather, he was in Normandy. So here's the thing about Canadian forces. We've helped fucking every war apart from Vietnam.
Yeah, and I will say this: the Canadians had helped us.
Yeah.
Only though to the point where we could kick their ass, and I'll explain why. Though, I have history books from the 1800s, right? Literally written in the 1800s.
Right.
It's like it's crazy. I don't think you see either of us. Point is this: did you know in the 16 and 1700s, before America was a full country, before it had the power it had, there was not the Canadian government either back then, but there was rogue Canadians and French Indians and French Canadians would come down upstate New York.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use the R word because then they don't, but they would rape and pillage, you know what I'm saying, though, upstate New York towns.
Yes, of course.
And then eventually George Washington, everything, once the country was organized, they put a stop to that and just killed all those marauders and doing that. But it's just interesting in history. But I also feel like all throughout time, there's always been, until you have, that's why you need a border and having things organized. Until you have things organized, there's always going to be people like, well, let's light the town on fire. Yeah. And back then,
that's what the natives were doing to us.
Yeah, and there was
both Americans and Canadians.
Yeah, and there was no police back then, so that's why, like,
see, when it comes to land acknowledgements, you know what I'm talking about, like before a hockey game. Oh, let's acknowledge that this land belonged to the fucking Métis, the fucking Iroquois, the Mohawks, blah blah blah. Our ancestors, man, in the grave would fucking make a barrel turn, man, if they were to hear that, because they were fighting those motherfuckers. We won.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but all I can say about life is everyone wins and loses. It's a never.
I know how it is.
And in the end, we're all buying iPhones now, and we're all.
I agree with that.
Part of a modern
world. But at the same time, we need to establish some sort of foundation as to how we got here. Like, for example, you were saying you were talking about that movement of that immigration movement from up north.
Yeah.
The French Canadians down here. So at one point, the British, they kicked out the Acadians from New Brunswick, and so those were the guys who became the French-speaking folks in Louisiana.
Yeah, the Cajuns and everything.
The Cajuns, right? It went from Acadian to Cajun, right?
Interesting.
Well, so those guys, they had their journey, their history and shit, and most of the elderly and the youngins, they died during that journey.
Yeah, most journeys back then you didn't make it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh. It took them more than a year to make their way down there.
It's a different time. But we're going to get into the cigar.
Yeah.
This is the CAO Fasa, and somehow this guy here hijacked Richie, and I'm his prisoner, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to smoke your cigars. You have no say, because Richie's a bitch, and it is what it is." You'll see. But anyways, Uncle Larry, where the hell is Sacco? Is Sacco coming on? Where is Sacco? I have Sacco, one of our dear friends, and he normally comes on the live. He's from California, and is what it is. Now you're new to cigars, right? You're well.
I've been smoking since I was 18 years old. I'm about to turn 30 right now.
Okay.
But mostly I've been smoking the Romeo and Julietas.
Yeah, more mild, medium stuff.
Absolutely,
lighter.
The 1875s.
Yeah.
Right.
And
so not the Real Reserve, anything Reserve, right?
Yeah. So we met tonight because what happened was this gentleman here. I just have an espresso. I already bought my cigars at the same shop from a different town, so I already have my cigars in my pocket. and I got this. So I was going to review this one and then smoke another one afterwards. And so this is a new release. So long story short, he came up to me and he started asking me recommendations for cigars. And I think they see it now. At this point, if you hold it too long, it might be like P. Diddy holding his cock out.
So, long story short, I hijacked his ass, and he's being polite right now.
Yeah.
He's indulging my company.
Help me. So long story short, so I said, what made you ask me? Because at first I thought you were on a wire. I thought you were a federal agent. I said, why are you asking me for cigar advice? And he said, oh, you look like a guy that knew cigars, whatever. And so I basically did a whole question scheme and tell him what you smoked for the first time tonight.
The Padron.
Padron what?
The box press, 26?
Natural or Maduro?
Natural and Maduro.
No. Which one? It was the Maduro.
The Maduro.
The Maduro.
Yeah.
Natural. So put it this way.
No. The natural ones were the high right top of the shelf. Yes.
So it was good. So you had your first Padron experience, and what would you rate that in your mind? My channel I do from 5, and once I get to 4.0, then I do dashes like 4.1. So basically, anything that becomes good, I generally start at 4.0.
So my basis is some Romeo and Julieta 1875s Churchills. That's what I have in my humidor, 25 of them. And so those I would rate probably a 7.5.
No, I go 0 to 5. Yeah, not 10.
Okay.
0 to 5, and then from 4.0.
So then I go a 4.25.
Okay, all right.
And then what I had surpassed that.
By a lot. That's a superior. It costs more, but
so I'd go 4.80.
4.80. Yeah, that's dude, that's exactly where I rate that cigar. And I didn't tell him how. Dude,
it's all organic.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
Fucking no behind the scenes right now.
It's fucking amazing. That's fucking amazing. We got to give you a nickname because we want to talk about
Arnie.
All right, because we don't want to talk about all personal things, the internet. You know what I'm saying? No,
I'm fine with Arnie.
It is what it is. Arnie. So I'm gonna start viewing this cigar. If I could get a blank check, where the fuck is everyone tonight? Where's Saka? Hold on a second. Where? The first time having the brand new Fasa. It comes in 2 blends. This is the I'm not sure if it's listed as a sun grown. I think it is. And then the other one is the Maduro, but supposedly the same binder filler. And it's got the moon and the sun. This is the sun, obviously, on there. It's pretty nice. And price point, this is only $7, which is really good for the price point. And yeah, Sacco, you got fired. I got a side kick, you know. Dude, this is like the most impromptu like basically like you asked me for cigar advice at the lounge. Right. I literally just explained why you should smoke a Padron 26. I literally watched you smoke a Padron 26.
Hey guys, this is why you meet new people. You make new connections. You never know what's gonna happen.
Nah.
You know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So the filler from this guy is Dominican and Nicaraguan.
Is it? Did you look it up?
No. I'm asking you. I'm asking.
No, I gotta find out. They're gonna let us know. I know the binder is Cameroon on both because this cigar comes in 2 different wrapper models. So this is I believe it's more Honduran tobacco.
Okay.
But we're gonna find out. Somebody will look it up. Normally the chat's more interactive, but it's not just for now too. People watch the lives later on too. So, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, dude, you came when he asked me for advice. Like, bro, you have no idea the gift you asked because literally, this guy had no idea.
Hey,
I made thousands of videos, and you wanted to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my guy, don't you think it was worthwhile to ask this guy? Of course, man.
It is what it is. So I'm so excited you went for your first Padron experience. You know what I'm saying, though?
Absolutely.
Because and Padron 26, anything higher, it was still great. Yeah, use another match, don't brain stuff. And but you really don't have to go higher than Padron 26. That's my recommendation. Because once you go higher than that, it's called diminished returns. Once you start paying more and it starts getting a lot more expensive, it's only a little better at best, but that's not worth 50% more money.
Not worth it.
You know what I'm saying, though? It peaks at 26, Patron 26. Hey,
Yeah.
Texas, what's up? I'm going to talk to my guys for a little bit. Okay, off the bat, it's actually really unique. See, okay, I'm going to go into my spiel, but because I have so much experience. This cigar is very unique. CAO has never made a blend that tastes like this. Off the bat, so I reviewed so many cigars, and I have a very good catalog of, how do you say, you need more, you need more. You see that right there? Or you're going to learn. Look at this. Oh, look at the cigar. You see all that black in there? You need to get that cherry hot.
I'm about to canoe if I don't address this.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. We refreshed it. Because you remember, like Home Alone, you got to get all the kids in the car from the beginning.
Exactly. Can't leave one behind.
Now Home Alone will be child in danger, but the parents say,
Right.
rotate it, spin it. See, if next time you spin it when you're doing that, you're going to have better chances. And then as you're smoking it, if you want every puff, just turn it a corner turn. Because what happens is, if you only puff from the same sides, look, your mouth makes a seal here and you get less pressure here, and then you're not going to have equal distribution of airflow. So if every few puffs you rotate your hand a quarter turn, you're gonna be drawing. That makes sense, like causing a spiral effect, and you're gonna get better draws. This guy's coming in like a fucking porn star. He's like, look at this shit, man. Look at my fucking cigar, bro.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. How many of you guys wish you were here right now smoking with us?
This guy's taking over the show. It's fucking amazing, man. So
Probably most of you, right?
That's what it is. So this cigar is a medium strength off the bat. I'd say it's about 70% darkness, but the finish is kind of long, but not super heavy, but still has a lot of flavor. Now this is your sixth cigar you smoked today?
Yeah.
This fucking guy. Okay, say that again. Tell him how many cigars you smoked today.
That's my sixth, probably right there.
Fucking 6 cigars. This guy's a living dude. Right there, bro. That's a fucking living legend right there, bro. And you're like, when I told him to smoke with Drone, I'm like, okay, so this is your first cigar? He's like, no, that'd be my 5th. And I'm like, you ready? And he's been smoking the same cigar, like Romeo, right?
Oh yeah, Romeo Churchill, 1875.
So he's been smoking Romeos, but he smokes 4 Romeos.
Yeah,
and
that's why I got my humidor, man. I got a nice 50 capacity humidor, you know. And, it's hovering at 70%. I'm all good.
Bro,
man.
you're a very unique guy, because most guys, including myself, can't do 6 cigars. That's fucking amazing. Did you smoke cigarettes growing up?
So.
Oh, you have a high nicotine tolerance?
Yeah. So in Quebec, I started smoking cigars when I was 18.
And
right?
Cuban cigars were cheap. Right?
Yeah. So I grew up smoking Cuban cigars in Quebec, and I would, what I would do is most of my friends used to smoke cigarettes,
Right.
Indian cigarettes, and I would do Puritos, Monte Cristo Puritos.
Like the little ones.
Yeah. And those were really high quality back in the day.
Yeah.
Actually.
Interesting.
And they were only like $10 for 5.
Like a 5-pack.
Yeah, 5-pack.
Yeah.
And then I started smoking Romeo and Julieta. And back in the day, they were selling the Cuban Romeo and Julieta.
Because you were in Canada. But here it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Here we can't buy. Now people still can get them, but at the stores though, you know what I'm saying? And Cuba, you can't have the non-Cuba version, the Cuban version, in the same place. That's why I believe in a lot of like general brands like Partagas in Cohiba on the American side.
Exactly.
They'll change the name.
Yeah.
They'll change the name for other countries.
And so right now, last time I came back to Canada, I always have this one great. If you're ever in Montreal, a great cigar store you need to check out is Vasco Cigars on St. Cath Street. And last time I was there, a Cuban Cohiba went for 200 Canadian dollars.
Too much money. It's too much money. I mean, probably a great cigar for too much money. Everything is taxed and gouged.
Yeah, but back in the day, it was like $20, right?
Everything has gone up by cigar, but your taxes are crazy.
Yeah.
Like, for example, this cigar here at Florida pricing, $7. It's a great quality cigar. In Canada, it's might cost you $30-$40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And let me bring in another point that I think your viewers will appreciate. So in Canada, just like in Australia, in the States, it varies by state. When you're buying a pack of tobacco, they, like in upstate New York, for example, or in New York, period, they'll have a a graphic, a deterring graphic.
Yeah.
As they put it, right?
Yeah. Smoking kills.
No, but that's actually what they have. So they don't have it down here in Florida, but that's just text. I'm talking about a graphic, an image.
Yeah, they'll show a guy with lung cancer, or a guy with his dick cut off. Or,
in Canada, the running joke is there's this one broad who got lung cancer. Her name is Barb Tarbox. Her last name is actually Tarbox, and she died from lung cancer.
Really?
Right? Yeah. And lately, what they've been doing is not only do we have that graphic on 3/4 of the pack, okay, but now when you're buying, like, say, a cigarette in the United States, you have that little piece of on the filter. You'll still have the advertising Marlboro, right? In Canada, they just passed a law that that's illegal.
Yeah.
And that extends to cigars.
So then you get more fakes though too, because people can lie what it is.
Yeah. And so on cigars that you buy in Canada now, even including the native reservations, you'll have a vomit colored band, and there's just that one font, and then there it is, Romeo and Julieta, and it's brown vomit colored, and that's it.
But who puts that on? Who changes the band? The store?
No, I'm sure that they ship it from the Dominican Republic.
No, I mean
that way.
No, it comes from Cuba. The Dominican Republic don't have Cubans. Cubans.
Yeah. Whether it's from Cuba or whatever country where they manufacture the cigars, if it's exported to Canada, now they have those new bands.
Okay, because I thought they would just change the bands there. And then,
no. You know why I know that? Because you have a postage stamp. You have your tax stamp on the box, right? Mm. And so you'll know.
So you bought sealed boxes and they already
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
So how the fuck are they? Okay.
So they're manufacturing that shit out of Dominican Republic or Cuba, depending what you're buying, right?
Oh, I get what you're saying, because even a Fuente box has to have. Okay, because obviously, excuse me on that. Not everything in Canada is Cuban, so you have non-Cuban brands.
No, you have Dominican, you have Nicaraguan, you have Honduras shit. You have everything.
So AJ Fernandez.
You have all the levels of quality.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying though. So okay, what in Canada? What non-Cuban brands are very popular? Obviously, like Davidoff, Padron, Fuente.
So all the Dominican Davidoffs, although those are quite expensive, even in Canada. If not, you have all the lower tier brands from Honduras, Nicaragua, and what's really interesting is that a lot of the big brands that you guys have in the States, we don't have up in Canada. So I know in Florida.
You don't have Macanudo?
No, we don't.
Wow.
What's the other one? There's this one brand that's really popular in Florida, Palma.
La Polina.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there's no Cuban alternative, I don't think, so they should be able to sell it there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of CAO you don't have, right? This is not a Cuban brand.
No, we don't have that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, no, in Canada, you're looking at the big brands, right? So you're looking at the Romeos, the Cohibas, the Monte Cristos. Yeah.
But what you got, Padrones there or Fuentes?
Never seen them.
You never seen Padron or Fuentes?
No.
Interesting. Well, it could happen depending where you're at.
I'm sure that guys, especially guys who go down to the States all the time, like snowbirds, they probably bring back a lot of stuff. And I'm sure that it's really easy to import tobacco into Canada, right? So I'm sure it happens all the time, but I'm just talking my experience, walking into a run-of-the-mill tobacco place in Montreal on St. Catherine Street, like Vasco Cigars. You're looking at the big brands, and you're looking at the Cohibas from Havana, and those are like 100 Canadian plus. Yeah,
it's expensive.
Yeah, very.
This is going very well. I'd say it's very pleasant. It's a medium plus for me. It's very smooth. It has more flavor than strength. So what? So I would say recommend and not recommend.
I would agree.
No, what I'm saying is, if someone's looking for a strong cigar, then don't smoke this because it's not. I hate to recommend a good cigar, but it wasn't for the right purpose. It's kind of like you need a tool. Not everything's a chainsaw. So this is more refined. It's a medium plus.
This is way milder than what I had.
I can't
earlier
believe though
tonight,
you still have a palate on your stick cigar though. Which it's fucking amazing, bro. It's fucking bro. Bro,
I'm telling you.
this is like for a guy that's new to cigars, but you're not new to as far as volume. That's fucking. You've been chiefing on Romeos for. You'll have 3 or 4 Romeos in a night.
Oh yeah.
Fucking crazy. That's fucking nuts.
For sure.
That's fucking nuts.
To the displeasure of my girlfriend, you could say.
You smoke on the balcony? He's a Topo Chico.
I got a great Eagle humidor. You guys can look into that. The Eagle humidors.
You like
they're great. Properly seasoned, of course. That goes to say with any humidor.
Yeah, but here, if anything, it's too humid. You know what I'm saying? No.
Well, not in my place at 70.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, because what do you mean?
Well, because my girlfriend keeps the temperature at 70, so it's drier. When you keep it cold.
Okay, let me rephrase that. 70's cool here because the temperature outside is 98 degrees.
Exactly.
So you got the AC blasted.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an expensive electric bill.
It really is, but when you live on the ocean, when you don't have too much square footage, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, but so obviously but so you like living in that area? It's beautiful, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so yes,
I caught a shark last week.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm going fishing tomorrow with my father, and normally when 2 Italian men go fishing, they get worried, but it's someone you related to, I'm okay.
Yeah, well.
But
normally when you're worried, you're going on a boat.
Yeah. But like, let's just say if I was like, hey, tomorrow, me and this guy, we're gonna go for a ride, and then we go fishing, and then you're like,
you gotta know the guy.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah, man, we're gonna go fishing, and then you get to like, where's everyone? They're gonna see us over there. They're already out there.
Yeah. The concrete blocks have been dispatched off the boat, as it were.
There's a lot of plastic on the floor.
See, I'm from Montreal, so I know about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's mafia over there too. So I'm going to tell you this. This is a very pleasant cigar. It's not scary. I got the other version called this is the Fasa Sol, and the other one I think is the Night or something like that. That's the darker, stronger one. But it is a really interesting cigar. Let me talk about the profile a second here.
I'd say it's medium strength.
Yeah. And for me, I'd say about medium plus. So it's which is just a tad above medium. But that's for a guy that's never done cigar reviews. You're on there, man. You had the Padron at 4.8. I didn't tell this guy to say that, man. So I mean, you're a very intelligent guy. You know what I'm saying? No, obviously don't talk about where you work, but you work a lot with computers and everything. Was that a natural gift that you had to? How'd you get so smart with computers?
Well, it was. I've always been a rational guy, right? So whenever I discovered programming, it was like a gift to me. I discovered that, and I knew I'd do real well in that sector. And so, goes to show you guys, you got to play to your strengths.
Yeah.
So fucking disregard any of that bullshit advice that you gotta be a jack of all trades, blah blah blah. No, play to your strengths, know what you're good at, and then
dive in.
For me, it clicked.
So you love doing that, but also you enjoy playing music. You said you enjoy.
Absolutely.
Enjoy playing the bass. So we'll look forward to that, bro.
Guitar.
Off the bat. Like we were smoking. He's smoking a cigar and with the Padron. And it's like, yo, bro, I think we became friends, man. It's like we both have musical interests. You know what I'm saying? Though,
absolutely.
We live down the street from here, and I don't know, man. It's we'd make a fucking like a good show, I think. You know what I'm saying? Though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, even though I normally don't trust Canadians, but that's what it is.
Here's me with the black tip.
Oh, we talking about sharks here? Or?
Yeah. Here's what it looks like in the cooler.
Now, if Sacco comes on, Sacco's a fisherman. We'll talk about that.
40 pounds of meat right there.
Yeah, nice. That was my porno name, 40 pounds of meat. You know It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, that's my drink, bro. Now it's
Fuck
gone.
that up. Fuck that up.
You fucked that up, bro. No. Oof.
Fuck that up.
You fucked it up.
I thought that was.
Oh, let's get a picture of that. 'Cause that's funny, but you just ruined my drink.
Yeah, my bad.
That was my water, bro.
Hey, bro.
No, don't worry about
I
it.
can get one at the.
Yeah, at the pizzeria, but don't worry about it right now because you can't go into a cigar. So it is what it is, bro. I'm gonna give you as Italians say, I'm gonna give you a pass.
You'll give me a pass.
As a child innocently throws a baseball through a Cadillac's window, he didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? If you do that again, well, now you can do it all you want because now it's fucked. You know what I'm saying? Though
I fucked this guy's water. My bad. Hey, really though, I could get you another one right there.
One day I might ask you upon to do that, but right now don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But as soon as I heard the hissing sound of the ash being cooled by the water, I realized you fucked up my drink.
So where you been ashing this whole time?
On the floor, man.
On the floor.
It's just ash.
Shit. You should have told me.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Well, now you won't do that again, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's Saco's phone.
I fucked up.
This is my dear friend Saco.
I fucked up, guys.
Well, see, one, you admitted to it, and two, he was innocent. Saco.
Hey,
Chris,
Saco.
what's up, man?
How you doing?
So Saco's
How you
from
doing?
California, and he's an immigrant like you. He's from Armenia.
Oh, great.
So now we got a French Canadian.
Oh,
How you doing?
how you doing, bro? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Saco, do you need any help with IT work with your company? Because he does IT. He does computer. What's his
I'm a software engineer.
Software engineer.
No, man. No, I mean,
You got everyone you need.
I'm doing my own IT.
And that's all good because I'm employed right now. Where are you at in California, if I may ask?
Los Angeles. You know Los Angeles area.
Yeah, of course. I know LA.
Woodland Hills.
Okay, great. I love your nice wooden wall behind you.
Cabinets.
Yeah, the cabinets.
That's a garage doors. I'm in my garage.
You're in your garage. Well, that's a
Yeah.
very nice looking garage, sir.
Well, Saco,
Thank
why don't you flex? Saco, why don't you flex on him?
Thank you, my friend.
Saco, flex on him for a second.
Oh,
I didn't know if those were panels or
Well, he's a fisherman.
cupboards.
I know.
Oh, there you go.
All right, that's the beginning flex, phase one. I show him phase two flexing. Is there Bentley, right?
Bentley.
Then show him the real flex. Let's see. Behind door number 2. Hold on. Wait, you didn't show him the real flex. Can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
He muted himself.
He hit the mute button.
He must have.
He's got the rolls.
He's got the rolls. The Phantom.
I don't know the model. Go with the stars in the ceiling, I think.
Yeah,
Beautiful car.
Looks like a Phantom.
Yeah,
either the Phantom or the Wrath. Yeah. And he's got all his fucking rods.
Yeah, he's a fisherman.
Yeah.
So you like to fish too, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
So where'd you learn to fish? In Canada, like or when you came down to Florida?
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Saco.
And then
you hit the mute button.
When I came down here, I learned. I adapted to the surf fishing. You know.
Yeah, interesting.
This other scene that we got down here.
Saco.
yeah.
Can't hear you.
Now we got you. So you will surf mostly from a boat, Saco, or he does surf fishing. Can you surf fish in Cali? Is that really a thing? Because
I don't do a lot of surf fishing, but people do surf fishing.
What's that?
Usually they catch a stingray or a shark. You know, there is
they
not
do surf fishing.
much.
Yeah, but he mostly goes to. You go to Alaska. Where else do you go to fish?
No, I go to Alaska for fishing, but I usually take my fishing gear anywhere I travel.
Yeah. That's the fish.
Costa Rica, Bahamas. Guys, I can't see neither of you.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's what it is. I don't know. I can't do it silent. Saco, I'm winging it here. You know what I'm saying? No, I got the straight.
Well, you have an IT guy next to you.
My new brother from another mother.
Yeah, see, I got this guy here. It's gonna look like we're a little 451 if we're standing too close. 451 is
I know. I'm from the Northeast.
Yeah,
He knows about 451 already.
I don't know about that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This I don't know, but that is what it is. But the point is, it is what it is.
So you're from Armenia?
I'm from Armenia. I'm Armenian.
Yeah.
A lot of
And now I'm
Armenian immigrants where I grew up in Montreal, man. Oh, Davidov.
there is my aunt used to live I think in Quebec, Montreal. I think Montreal. My aunt,
Yes.
she
It's
used to live
easier
there.
to immigrate to Canada as an Armenian than it is to America.
But they emigrated from like Lebanon back in the day.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, Syria, Lebanon, and
What do you?
and she was watching Days of Our Lives for 15 years, 20 years
So
until she passed
what
away.
what Davidoff are you smoking, my friend?
This is the Millennium.
Millennium's a good cigar. That's the darker one. It's nice.
Yes.
You like Davidoff?
Oh yeah. Are you a fan of Kirby on YouTube?
Oh,
Kirby
that's
is
it.
okay. Yeah, I watch him.
Yeah.
That the English guy or?
He's from Dallas, but
Dallas,
he
Oh,
Texas. He's
goes
not a
to
no.
the
He's not an
yeah.
English guy.
He's a very classy guy.
yes, yes, yes. He sells a bunch
Yeah,
of
I
accessories.
watch him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's great. He's I've met him in real life. He's super.
Where'd you meet him?
I met him in Texas when I was there for the Eclipse in
Did you?
Austin.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Oh wow,
and
that's
he's
cool.
he's a class act. Very nice guy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, he is. I mean, it's a little too much for me, but
Yeah, yeah. Well, same for me, but you always need to appreciate where people are coming from. You know what I mean? And this guy,
oh
he's
yeah,
a
of course.
traditionalist. He wants
I
to get
mean,
back to the roots.
is the Davidoff Sahakians Armenians too in London.
Right.
So
Yeah, I like the flip
Eddie
flops and stuff. You see that?
You
Eddie
know what?
Sahakian Eddie Sahakian he migrated to England about the same time my aunt migrated to Canada.
Yeah. You know, at
So
their store in England, they have a surgery grade level air filtration system at the cigar lounge.
For filtration. Wow.
Yeah, it's
I
surgery
have you
Did you
grade.
been in
smoke
their
there?
cigar lounge?
No, never. But
What's that?
I've seen the videos.
What'd you say, Taco?
I said, I said, have you ever been in their lounge?
No, no, no.
Never been in the lounge, but I know that they have a surgery grade
Yeah,
level
I guess it's a lot
air
stronger. I guess
filtration
it's.
but
system.
I heard it's like a small place.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
it's
like
very small. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, those two chairs are the only chairs that you can sit and smoke. That's the lounge. That's it.
Interesting.
But the son opened up the Edward Sahakian. He opened up a lounge at the Valgari Hotel. So there they have another location. It's a full lounge.
What do you do?
Sacco's an agent.
I do insurance,
Insurance.
He has his own
truck
company.
insurance, big rigs,
Big risks.
big
That's great.
rigs,
Oh, big rigs.
trucks. Yeah, trucks,
Is that you do that?
truck.
Is it California or national or international too?
No, it's national. I mean, we're licensed in like 40 some states.
So what happens if a guy is insured in California, but he's driving up to Canada through Vancouver, and he has an accident up there? Does he need different insurance for international or no?
No,
Must have.
well, this insurance is interstate, so you have MC filing, and you can drive basically. Well, some insurance have limitations. It depends. They're cheaper, but you can do like 12 Western states or,
Right.
500-mile radius or 1,000-mile radius. So it's
Interesting.
different operation, different stuff.
But most
Well, this cigar
companies
burns
they'll
somewhat shitty.
register all their fleet in the same state. Like for example, U-Haul. I don't know if that's been your experience. You rent any U-Haul in the United States, it's got an Arizona plate on it.
Because it's cheaper insurance.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Yeah, and then Arizona, the insurance is cheaper, the registration is cheaper,
The
and then
registration as well. Yeah.
Arizona requirements are cheaper, little less
I've seen a
than
lot for
anywhere
Texas too,
else.
on commercial trucks, like for call before you dig. I see like
Yeah.
Texas.
Man, I'm telling you, you rent a U-Haul in Canada, the plate is Arizona.
Interesting.
Yeah, pretty much
Which is
because yeah.
as far as it
I
can
mean, they
be.
have
You know.
less restrictions or regulations, air quality department, this and that.
Yeah, just
Now
less
California, if your
regulations,
truck
right?
is like 2010 and older,
Yeah.
you have to install a new filtration system.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just go get out of here, like to Arizona or
Yeah.
Nevada,
You're
register their
talking
business there.
California. California is the strictest, right?
Yeah. Same thing,
California
Colorado.
is the worst,
Saco in
and
Colorado,
with speed limit.
you can't register your car in Colorado if it has an aftermarket like catalytic converter. So a lot of
Right.
people, if you modify your car in the pipes, they won't let you register it. So people go up to Wyoming and they register their car there. They get like a PO box up there, and
Right.
it gets the mail, and they say, you know what I'm saying though. But
Well,
Well, yeah,
even
you gotta
just,
here. I mean, you gotta pass a smog test, and everything is like connected.
I mean, even you live in California,
PT, what's
right?
up, bud?
So I'm sure you've seen really expensive cars being registered in Montana because of the
lower,
tax benefits, right? That if you register it in California, you'll have to pay part of the price of the purchase price, right?
Yeah, but the here's the deal. I mean, if you have like 6 months to register your car when you come from another state.
yeah. Unless
Yeah.
you have to have a
If it's
business or
longer than
LLC
six
over there.
months,
Yeah.
they can give you a ticket, and then
Yeah, but
and then you kind of
it's
have to
easy for
do it.
people to say that it's their primary residence out of state, right? A lot of people
Well,
can
it
claim
doesn't
that.
matter if it's more than 6 months. Your car stays like in California. You
So
have to
how do they enforce it?
register.
They have Saco. They have people auditing people where they live, and they see where you're spending your money, and if they can prove you're living more in
Well,
California.
I don't know how
Most of the
they
time
do
they
it,
don't check.
but my cousin he moved to Texas from California, and the
Yeah.
car he was just driving back and forth, but he was living pretty much in Texas. So one time, the cops came to his to his house and said, "You know what? You have to register this car, Texas. You live here permanently." I don't know if neighbors told the cops or I don't know how they find out.
You need someone to stitch on you.
Yeah.
If not, you're fine.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, that's interesting
Well, you
though.
If
never
you
know,
live in the
dude.
middle of the nowhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I
And
guess not.
when it comes to money to state collecting their money, they find ways. Believe me.
Yeah. Well, they got all the plate readers too, and they got all the tracking, and they can figure stuff out. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying?
depends where you drive as well, you know. But let me tell you guys, this is a really fine recommendation from this guy. Medium mild, or
I would
no,
say
medium.
Well, you can't go low. You can say mild to medium. It's past that. It's definitely a
Yeah, no,
solid medium.
What
yeah,
is that? What is
that's what
that?
I meant.
Doesn't have a
It's
band?
solid medium.
It's the new CAO Fasa, but it's the Sol. There's two versions. I smoked. This is the weaker version in a sense, but it's medium plus.
This is a darker looking wrapper. Okay,
But it's not that strong though. It's a nice relaxing
it
cigar.
really isn't. It's
It's very pleasant.
hence my misnomer of the medium mild.
Yeah. So it's a medium plus. The finish is quite long though, and the finish is a
Does it
little
come
heavier.
with a band or no?
Yeah. I took the band off. I'll show you. So it's got a nice band. Look at that. It looks like the moon and the sun, and
Okay.
it just came out, and it's only $7, Florida pricing. So in my opinion, this cigar right now is probably like a sour, like 4.3, 4.4 around there. Like I'm really enjoying it. It's not like blowing my mind, but it's really good quality for only $7.
Where'd you get it? At the Smoke Inn or some
Smoke
someplace?
in Boynton though. He has another one.
Oh, the
He has
other
a
one in
bigger
Boynton.
selection.
This cigar, I could tell, has been kept in really good conditions.
Yeah,
When you squeeze it, you don't hear the
crack.
Yeah,
But but you don't want to have it super mushy either, though. It's the
no,
balance
yeah,
of
no.
the two. Well,
That's why I'm telling you.
they just got it, and the boxes came in like
Oh,
today or yesterday.
right.
So because it's a new.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, here's the other thing too, because I'm teaching a lot about cigars today, Sacco. If you're at a shop and a box been there for like a year and a humidor at a lounge, it's gonna be too wet because it's been sitting there being sprayed.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying though?
I've had that experience at the Smoke Inn where we were just at in Delray with the Romeo and Julieta Churchill.
Right.
But not the 1875, the Nicaragua Real.
Yeah, which is made by Plasencia.
And that's the one that's extra long.
Well, they make different versions. Yeah.
Well, there's that one that I think not a lot of people are having, and
It's
so
not that popular. It's more popular on the internet.
Yeah, and so I feel like it's been sitting there.
You could take that at home, and if you take it out of cellophane and put it like in this dry box with, with nothing, give it like 5 days.
Exactly.
Once the band could slide a little bit, it's ready to go. Does that make any sense?
Exactly. I feel like the way that they have it over there has been sitting there.
But all cigars sitting in a lounge is too moist. You know,
unless it's been just open.
Well, no, believe it or not, everything's too moist in the lounge. So time is the enemy. The reason why.
Well, if you just open it.
Oh, it's just open. Yeah. I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
A month maybe, but after 2, 3, 4 months.
No, I'm saying like they get it in, they open it, you're fine. You're fine.
And believe it or not, the cellophane actually helps keep
it out. Yeah.
But once it gets too wet, then it can't dry out as fast either, though. So cellophane, once it reaches that point, if it gets too wet, then you can have like mold growing inside of it.
Absolutely.
So it depends.
That's what, man. I got the humidor solution in my humidor, right? It's keeping the propylene glycol. It's at 70% all the time.
Yeah, if you saw Sacco's collection, it would blow your mind.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't even think
I'm nothing compared to you, man.
So, Sacco, can you flex on us with the collection tonight, or no? You in the mood?
Oh, dude.
Come on, show them the flex.
Too much. Too many.
Well,
too many to show, my guy. Sorry, we're in the middle of the hood right now.
No.
So how did the brother end up in Florida from Canada?
How I ended up down here?
Yeah.
Well, so I've got family down here, about a block from here in Highland Beach, and I'm in software. I'm a software engineer. I make 3 times the salary I would make up there in Montreal, and
so there's more money and less taxes here.
More money, less taxes, and more beautiful weather.
Yeah,
and better fishing, better everything. Weather.
So you love America?
Oh yeah, I've known since I was in grade 6 that I was gonna move to America.
Yeah.
You know, my dad, he used to joke that I'd go to MIT. You know.
Oh,
but I didn't have to. I paid way less in tuition just doing my degree in Canada. You know?
Yeah. No, it's an interesting guy. You know what I'm saying? No, he's kind of new to America in a sense, a few years, but eventually, do you think it'll be hard to become citizen or not?
Oh yeah, well, if I could become a citizen tomorrow morning, I'd do it. If I could snap my fingers and just have it happen, I would. But
so I think what we could do is, Sacco, we could just pretend to get married. We don't got to do anything. $100,000, and then
there you go.
No, I don't need that. I'm good. I'm good.
It's a joke.
I know it's a joke.
Also, that would be a felony.
Is it legal in the state of Florida?
No,
you're right. Yeah. I don't know. We'll go to California.
But that being said, I grew up an hour away from the border in Canada, so it's not like I'm foreign to this country. I've been spending weekends, going on, in upstate New York, Maine, New Hampshire,
Vermont is so beautiful in the fall.
Burlington. I used to ride down to Burlington all the time.
I spent a lot of times in Burlington.
There you go. Yeah.
A lot. So, I've been there a lot.
And I was a big hiking fan, and so if you live in southern Quebec, the biggest mountains next to Quebec are in either. Oh wow, dude! There you go.
This is like 1/10 of his collection. He has massive. All Cubans on top. Expensive Cubans.
And so look at those cohibas. So you live in what area in California? Davidoff, beautiful.
I don't know if I can hear you.
Some cohibas.
Those are
yeah, I know.
Spectre, yeah. I love Spectres. They're great. You got the Fuente Opus X Spectres.
He's got some nice boxes there.
Bro, his collection is insane. He's got the sickest collection in the lounge. And it's all packed in.
Hey, what's that little cohiba box? The Purito?
These are like cigarette size.
Yeah, puritos. Those are puritos.
Those are the ones he likes.
Yeah,
It says shorts, 10 shorts.
That's what I started.
He started smoking on those.
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
then they were $2 a piece.
Exactly. Do you have any sons, sir?
No, he has
Anyone?
a son. He asked if you have kids. No, he doesn't have a son.
Okay. Man, you need some male offspring so that they can pick up
I
the
know.
collection. Oh, what's that? Romeo and Julieta. What do you got there?
That's a white Churchill.
The white. Oh, I just got a box from JR Cigars from there. Yeah.
But that'll be the non-Cuban version. Those are the Cubans.
Those are the Cuban.
Yeah. These are all Cuban. These are the Cubans.
Yeah, these
Those are
are
all
Cubans.
Oh
These
my,
are all Cuban.
oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah,
man.
yeah, no.
That's some good
Yeah,
stuff.
these are all Cuban. Look at high-end Partagas. These are all...
Those were some Cuban Davidoffs.
No.
No.
Davidoff stopped being Cuban like in 1990.
I know.
No, I don't have any Cuban Davidoffs, no.
Those are insane.
You have the big Opus box you can show them. Oh, there's always reels. Look at that.
Those are amazing, man. You got some spinners, some conventionals. You're a well-rounded guy, man. Shit, you're killing it, man. That guy's fucking killing it.
He lived the American dream. He came over here, Armenia, in the 90s, and he's an American success.
Every reel, that's a salmon reel for Alaska. Every reel has a story behind it.
Yeah.
Every reel caught a fish. That's Abel.
It's easier if I stayed here so we could both be in it.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm about to whack you, but I'm not going to whack you. I don't say it.
Man, this shit is fucking really impressive.
These are all made in Japan, the Japanese lures
Yeah.
and
Dude, he's got
hoppers.
Bro. Dude, Sako is the flexer. He's the most humble guy. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah.
but he literally is American.
Where do you live in California? What municipality? Malibu?
Woodland Hills,
Woodland
around
Hills.
Los Angeles.
Near Malibu. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know the valley?
Yeah, I know the valley.
Woodland Hills. It's like Encino, Tarzana, Ventura Boulevard.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. You made it.
Oh, still working on it.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Nah, you've made it. You good. You good.
Sako's the best, you know. He's
So he's a regular guy on your show?
Yeah, he comes on, and also, but he emailed me years ago saying I love the channel and I want to maybe send some cigars to review, and so he messaged me, and then we just been friends ever since, and we talk all the time, and we have a private chat. Look at this, hold up. This is Fuente, right?
Yeah.
But Fuente has different levels. This is as high level you can go Fuente. This
Here's a book.
That case costs 14 grand.
Yeah.
That's a Gucci cabinet.
Yeah. Look at that,
These
man.
cigars are $100 a piece.
Yeah.
Those are beautiful. Those are limited.
Yeah.
Every Opus X.
Oh, I see him, man.
Wait, you've never smoked Opus X yet?
No.
Next time you got to smoke Opus X. Sako, next time I'm gonna have him smoke an Opus. He's never smoked Opus X. Tonight was his first Padron. He loved it, so he's ready for Opus X next time.
Oh, he never had Opus X?
He never had any of the world standards. He's been smoking 3 or 4 non-Cuban Romeos. He loves those cigars, but I told him, I said, I know you love those cigars. They're nice, medium, they're gentle cigars. I said, you got to start getting stronger and also get the world standards, the Padron, the Fuentes, Ashtons, the Olivas. I got to get you.
I got to go back to the old world.
All like reading, writing, arithmetic, the basics, and then we can go to
Arithmetics.
No, really, because now that he smoked the Padron, most guys have smoked Padron, so you can now talk about Padron.
Absolutely.
Because Padron 26 is one of the most popular cigars in the world. So it is what it is. So I mean, yeah.
There comes the Spirit of Ecstasy.
Yeah, it's a beautiful car.
It
It comes with an umbrella, Price of the
Yeah.
Oof, beautiful.
And that's the cabinets, my.
So, where do you have your smoking lounge? It
Right
look
there. Right there.
right in the
Yeah.
garage, right?
It's
Well,
amazing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when it's warmer, I'm outside, but I'm kind of like in the mountains, so it just gets a
Yeah.
little colder around
Your
here. But
wife doesn't she doesn't mind when you come back in the bed. You smell like cigars, all that.
no,
Oh,
no, well, hell no.
Oh yeah,
so
oh yeah, oh
he
yeah.
says he says his girlfriend gets mad, but he smokes like 6 cigars. So I mean, dude, this is his sixth cigar today, Sacco. Sixth.
Wow,
This
six.
guy, he needs his own channel. I
That's
mean,
not a cigar.
oh, nice. Orochi Rabana. That's the Cuban one, right? So they
Yeah,
used to have a Cuban and a non-Cuban version, but they stopped making the
Cuba.
Yeah, that's
Says right there.
yeah, that's the
Havana.
yeah. What's the name of Hirochi Rabanya, right? That's the name of the brand.
Robenia. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a fantastic brand. You know,
Would you say you have more than you can smoke now? You
I
know
kind
for a
of, I
fact
kind
that
of,
you
yeah, I
can't
kind of
smoke
do.
all your collection.
Yeah, I kind of do things that sometimes, but
so the running joke is he always has the hands on
I gotta,
maroon,
I gotta
but then
stop
every week
buying
he buys
them.
another box.
There you go.
You gotta enjoy the life, you know. Soft, gentle heat, baby. So also I taught him today about matches, how we prefer matches because you don't want to overcook the tobacco with torch lighters,
Yeah.
unless you're like in a windy area where you do what you got to do. But matches,
AKA my balcony.
balcony, yeah.
Yeah,
So, but they have like they do have soft, gentle torches, you know. So we'll do a live Sacco from his balcony because he lives on the water in. I don't want to.
Oceanfront.
Well, we don't have to. I don't
Yeah.
want to talk about people's
Well,
addresses.
oceanfront is
Yeah.
very vague.
Yeah. But just
yeah.
keep things focused.
Yeah.
You're like, actually, apartment 3C, and I don't lock my door when I'm in the shower, and now, now Richie, don't worry.
Yeah, I got my shotgun by the door.
Yeah.
Apartment
There you
3C.
go.
What did he say?
Yeah. Me, I take a shit with the Beretta, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Do you stay strapped too?
Yeah. Well, actually, we'll talk about that because he's not fully.
Oh, but I am of the opinion.
Of course, yeah, but we don't want to jeopardize. I don't want to jeopardize his citizenship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, as
Yeah,
his
that's
advisor, I'm
right.
going to say, yeah, hold on.
There you go. Hey.
Yes,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
See,
Yeah, exactly.
Richie, I'm firstborn. My father was born in Italy, but he naturalized here, and then I was born in America, so I'm full citizen. So you're in transition, to become a full American.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Though? So he's
That's
on.
exactly
He's
right.
He's on his way. He's on his way.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Could you
You
just
want it bad
identify as
enough.
an American now? Could you just say that? Identify as an
Well,
American?
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know if it's worth anything.
Not in the court
Probably
of law.
not.
Not in the court of law. Not in the court of law. Not in the court of law. So we talk about
Yeah,
this
well,
taco. So medium plus. It's got some nice spice too, but it's not ass kicking. I think it's more of a good like day smoke, like afternoon. Like I wouldn't normally smoke this like after evening, after dinner. Like but I think if you're doing something, I wouldn't mind going for a walk with this or walk on the beach. It's got enough strength to keep me occupied, but not enough. There's two kinds of cigars I tell people.
Yeah.
There's cigars that are the moment and back the moment. This is not the moment; it backs the moment. So I could be going for a walk or looking at girls on the beach or whatever, and I could just enjoy
totally agree with
but
you.
that Padron you had, that is the one.
Yeah,
that's too strong.
Like,
let's go for a walk on the beach.
Yeah, no,
because that thing
that's
is
a different
get
story.
dizzy.
And
not you. You smoke 100 cigars.
I feel like this has been a very consistent smoke. I don't feel like as you're smoking it, the flavor has changed that much,
or diminishing either. Which is
or diminishing.
You get cigars that go flat and get boring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a reliable, consistent smoke
for $7 too. It's a very good quality cigar. But I gotta recommend it to people that want. If you want something stronger than like a Connecticut, like you normally smoke, it's stronger than that, but not that much stronger. It's a little more. That's why I say
did they
medium.
have the new
Exactly.
Amazon at the store?
I didn't see the new Amazon. Amazon, they make a cigar with all Brazilian tobacco.
It says it was
It's
out.
really interesting. It's very rare tobacco. But
sounds like a topic for your next review.
Yeah, but for me, my preference, he really enjoys that, the Brazilian tobacco. For me, the swampy tobacco, it has a very wet, damp feel to it. And it reminds me of like a Long Island basement, like the humidity. And so the sensation, the taste, I don't like it. But he really enjoys it. A lot of people do enjoy it. So I'm always upfront. If something
You
could be
test
good
the
quality,
rainforest.
yeah, but if something has good quality, but if I always say, listen, it's still good, but it's not for me. In this case,
Well, I mean,
if something's bad, totally, I'll say I won't recommend it.
it's just like wine, whiskey, bourbon.
Yeah,
There's a subjective element to it.
Or like
of
women,
course.
some people like BBW, and some people
Different strokes. Strokes for different folks, right?
yeah. You know what I'm saying, though? So it is. Well, that guy's looking at you.
Speaking of different strokes for different folks.
But that person's about to get pulled over by the cops.
Well,
Yeah, there's a lot of DWIs. I've seen two DWIs here this month.
There you go.
People get pulled over, drunk driving. And in Florida, you don't want to be drunk driving in Florida. The prisons and jails down here are not nice.
I don't think you want to be driving in Florida.
No cigars in
Period.
prison.
No cigars.
Or in jail.
We have a lot of phrases. There's no cigars in prison. Also, I say
Tents
cigars
are
are
for
cheaper than
camping.
lawyers. So if you're going to do something stupid, you're better off smoking a $50-$100 cigar, sitting down having a whiskey at home, than going out to some stupid than spending 20 grand on a lawyer.
Agreed. Yeah.
Really, you know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah, I agree.
Cigars before felonies. I can't stress that enough. You know, and in your case, if you get jammed up, they can kick you out of the country.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So you're not going to get jammed up. So hanging out with me, I don't do. I'm straightforward. We're not going to throw everything. But when they met you say, "Oh, you want to drink?"
Shooter.
But I said, "Listen, I don't drink when I go out because I'm always strapped legally. So I don't drink when I go out."
Right.
So, but
that being said, I only do so very responsibly.
No, of course
well,
I'm not saying but I'm just saying, but like off the bat,
and I agree with you.
Yeah. For me, you know, I know people that do still carry. Like, oh, okay, I'll have just a few. If you get pulled over and you have like 2 drinks and you're carrying a legal gun, now that's illegal because you're consuming.
Of course.
You know, at home no one cares. You consume alcohol at your house.
I've got my hunter's license. You know, I know all the FWC.
He likes to go hunting. What do you go hunting?
Ducks.
Ducks. Okay.
I'm a big duck hunter, and I'm a big firearm enthusiast just in general.
Yeah. So you're ready. Once you become a citizen, I'll be so happy that once you become a citizen, we can go to the gun store together, and you can buy a gun legally. You know.
Oh, I can do that right now.
Well, a long gun, right?
Any gun. With my hunting license, I fall into an exemption class.
Oh, in Florida?
Yeah, in the United States.
Interesting.
If you're a non-immigrant, but legal resident, which I am through the NAFTA agreement.
Interesting. But you don't get the full carry.
I don't get the CCW.
Florida has both. Florida has constitutional carry now.
Right. I don't get either.
Okay, because you're not a Florida resident.
Unless Florida has this one statute about when you're hunting, fishing.
Yes, you could.
Yes. Yeah. But most local law enforcement, they don't know about that statute.
And then they come up to you and you're like, well, here's my passport. I'm not American. And they're like, after you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
So, you know,
it's not worth the trouble.
There's being right when it comes to the law, and there's being smart.
Well, if you're fishing in a little duck pond, you really need a 45 on you. Of course, as American, you don't need to explain that. But in your case, until you're fully American, I would lay low on the John Wayne.
There's being right and there's being smart.
Yeah, once you're a citizen, you're like, because I said so, it's America. But right now, you're like, I'm French Canadian, and like, I want my 45, and you're like, yeah. But you're almost there. I until you're fully there, you enjoy the range or go hunting.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do, and
he's almost there. How long, Sacco, did it take for you to become a fully naturalized citizen?
Probably 10 years.
No.
Less than that.
Less than that, yeah.
Like 5 years.
Yeah, about. Well, I came legally as an immigrant, so. You know, from the first day, basically, you know, I got my social security card, and then.
Well, I've got a social as well.
Well, I prolonged my my green card a little bit, but about 5 years. But I could have gotten my green card faster. It was just a lot of paperwork, and
it all depends what you do with the lawyers, right? So
I didn't even get a lawyer, bro. I did it all myself.
He's very smart to do that.
Yeah, I did all the paperwork.
I feel like it might have changed a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's probably easier back then. Yeah.
Right?
Not age you or whatever.
Well, I did mine, but I mean, I did so many people's too, like in Fresno, and I didn't charge. Like people got lawyer, they were asking 5-6 G's, and then I just I'll help you out, man. It's just the paperwork. We'll fill it out.
You're a good guy for doing that. Well, you're very professional, so
Yeah.
I mean, you make it look easy, but you're a very professional guy.
Now
you understand how humble he is, but he's a very smart guy. You know what I'm saying, though?
Of course.
But he
Yeah, I
loves the
just
channel because he comes here and I say ridiculous things to him. I tell him to shut the fuck up or whatever.
Takes one to know one.
But he enjoys that level of joking around because
of course.
at work he's the boss. No one's gonna talk to him like
There
that.
you go.
Here we just joke around. We're a bunch of assholes smoking cigars and.
Across the country, isn't that a beautiful
No,
age?
we got people in Canada.
that's technology, baby.
Yeah, it's
There you
technology,
go.
baby. Yeah,
There
we have
you
a
go,
lot.
baby.
We have a lot of different topics too, but
Richie likes old days, but I'm all about technology.
yeah. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? Though, like
Yeah.
even what I'm carrying right now is from 1987. I like old steel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
good condition. Though, you know what I'm saying?
About
Absolutely.
same as age as you.
Yeah, it's 4 years older. When I was 4 years old, I could have had this. I mean, chop chop.
Chop
And I'm sure
chop.
in Texas you could have that legally at 4 years old.
Man.
Pretty young. I inherited from my grandfather a back in the day. So before they switched to the Sig,
Yeah.
the Americans, the M was it the M4, the Beretta they had?
Yeah, and we're at a 92 M9. Yeah.
Yeah, not the civilian version, right?
Yeah,
Not the FS. That's the civilian
Yeah,
version.
92 FS. Well, civilian. Well, that's what the Italians use, those 92 FS. So I mean, yes, the
Yeah.
M9 is made in America.
Right.
There's stipulations for use
Exactly.
from American
So-
forces have to use American-made firearms. So they built a
So,
plant in Maryland.
Canadians, we had that, I think, before you guys did.
Interesting.
And I have one up in Canada.
Interesting. Allegedly, I don't know if you'll have to say that.
Oh, well, allegedly. Maybe not.
Yeah, allegedly. Let's say allegedly right now.
Allegedly.
This guy in the movie, he saw. Okay, he had the Beretta, whatever. You know what I'm saying though. But well, yeah, that's a good story. You know what I'm saying. I'm very cautious what I say. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But so Sacco, what are you smoking now?
They are.
And there's no problem with the draw on that because sometimes with the
No,
Cuban,
actually, this one it's a little bit loose on the draw, but it smokes well.
well, you'd rather have it
Yeah.
loose than too tight.
So-
Doesn't work.
Your
Yeah.
when you were showing us your big, extensive collection.
That wasn't even the tip of the iceberg, bro.
So that was part of a big humidor, right?
That's a big humidor, yeah, 6 feet
Yeah.
humidor.
You keep it at what humidity levels? 70.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't like trust the hygrometers. I just open it up every day and then fill it
Not
and
even
then I
the
go by
digital
that.
ones. You don't trust the digital
No,
hygrometers.
no. I mean,
Wow.
it's just I go by feel, feel and weight, and
He
I
rolls
don't
it on.
That's
use.
an old
He
school
rolls
guy.
it on cigar. He's rolled thousands.
Yeah,
Oh, you do.
I don't use like the water tank that was in the humidor. I use Bovida packs, so
Bovida
Bovidas are
packs is
pretty
more
consistent.
reliable.
Bovida, yeah.
Yeah, I don't use any water in my humidor. So
Well,
but
yeah.
back then when when I first got it, there was like water sitting in there, and it was like really bad. So I got rid of the reservoir, and
Yeah.
I just put Bovida packs.
Yeah, when I got my boxes, delivered, they all had Bovita packs.
Yeah, that's good. Now you said your father's of Italian descent.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, interesting. So what about your mother on the mother's side?
French Canadian.
French Canadian. Interesting. So French Canadian and Italian. Interesting mix. Interesting mix.
Italian from like where from? Which part of Italy? Where he was from?
North, close to
North.
Well, that's funny because my Italian side is right near the Switzerland border.
Oh, there you
So
go.
we could be like distant relatives.
Could be.
That's because Sacco. I'm talking about Sacco. This guy walked up to me, and I was there just to buy an espresso because I already had my cigars. And he just walked up to me, he walked up to me, he's talking to me, it's like in a past life. And all of a sudden, we're talking like 20, 30 minutes. And then I'm watching him smoke a cigar. He bought my espresso or whatever. Because I only wanted the espresso. And like, oh, we have a $10 minimum. And I was going to go buy it. He's like, no, I got you.
I got you.
My point is, though, so he was a gentleman off the bat. But it's like we just started talking like in a way like it's not. I feel like I believe in past lives. You could have been like a brother of mine in the past life.
Could have been.
Well, I could have whacked you in the past life. But, I feel bad about it. But not for like something personal. It was just business.
Right,
You know what I'm saying though? I feel like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying though? But that's I feel it's amazing how like and we just click like that. You know what I'm saying though?
Oh yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, no, it's fucking crazy, Sock. I don't.
When it happens, man. This is meant to be.
Well, and he's a musician, so dude, he plays guitar and I play piano, but he's really good on the technical side with computers, so I'm not. So that's good. And so it'd be good to meet him, could jam out and play some music or maybe record some stuff.
Absolutely.
Because I'm shit with computers. So that's a but I'm good at other things. You know what I'm saying though,
Yeah.
and it's what it is. So I mean, but do you have a nickname?
Arnie.
It's Arnie. My nickname is Big D. So okay.
Yeah.
Big D.
And you know that if we can go back to cigars for a second, Roosevelt, Churchill, Lenin, they all smoked cigars together. It's really an activity that brings gentlemen together.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
because if you can agree on one thing, the first thing is respect. If you
Yeah.
respect cigars, and generally men smoking cigars aren't looking to start no shit.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
so it's a gentlemanly thing to do.
And so it always come down to that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You always, to me, like for example, meeting a woman at a bar is a red flag.
Yeah.
Meeting new friends at a cigar bar,
It's a different kind of people. People
absolutely.
smoking cigars in lounges. No one's looking to go to prison or get into a fight smoking a $10, $20 cigar.
Absolutely.
It's a really it's a different vibe. And I asked you, I said, so you got a girlfriend? Yeah. I said, so she doesn't mind you going out? You said, you would just tell them what you said. Like, I'm going out. Yeah.
Well, she was just saying, jump in the shower when you get back.
No, you said, I'm going out tonight. You said,
yeah, I was saying I was going out.
Yeah, I respect this guy's balls for doing that. Because there's a lot of guys with a girlfriend say, oh, I can't go out, whatever.
Oh, no, it couldn't be that way with me and my girlfriend.
Yeah. So
we've been going out for 6.5 years. You know, she knows me.
That's fantastic.
And I have a humidor at home, and she respects that. And
so now, did you order stuff on Cigar Page yet?
No, JR.
You need to go to Cigar Page. It's a much better website.
Yeah.
So he's gonna learn about Cigar Page and become addicted, bro. Cigar Page has amazing.
Yeah,
cigars
Cigar Page is an addiction, bro.
We'll set you up a Cigar Page.
All right, please
Page.
do.
Dude, I'm talking about you can get, let's say, like those Olivas at the store for 14. You can get like a box for like $70, $60, $6. I mean, it's a way better price point.
At JR, I got first order. I got 30% off. So I paid for my box of Romeo and Julietta's 1875s.
Yeah.
Box of 25. I probably paid like $60 for them.
No, that's a good price for that cigar. But
is.
you could pick up Milano V Maduros, which is a much higher tier cigar, for the same price.
Let me ask you, JR Cigars, they were pushing this Baccarat.
Yeah, but that's a very more low tier cigar, and it's sweet tipped. I don't recommend you smoke that. As your cigar advisor, I don't recommend.
Barber Pole.
Barber Poles, lots of times I wouldn't recommend that. The only Barber Pole that's really worth smoking is the Fuente Between the Lines, and you're gonna smoke that one.
I've been curious about that.
Between the Lines, we're gonna next. You're gonna have to have an Opus X. You're gonna have to do a Fuente Anejo. We're gonna get all the world standards, the Fuente Hemingway Maduro. So this will be a whole side series of my new friend Arnie, and I was, Sacco. You know what he said about my rating system? I said, "What'd you feel about the Padron?" And to be honest, he's like, "Oh, it'll be a 4.80, 4.8." It's exactly what I rated the Padron 26 Maduro, 4.8. This guy's either he's fucking watching the channel and he's lying to me, or he's fucking.
I have it.
He's a smart guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so you don't give a shit about my channel? He's like, "Fuck you, Richie."
Best. Hey, we had this guy named Sag. He rated Padron 3.0 at best.
Yeah, 3.0 is terrible. Like the way I work my system, 0 to 5. But if it's a good cigar, but not saying great, but it's just even if it's good, it's 4.0. Then from 4.0 up, I has the 1, 4.2, 4.3. So basically, 4.0 to 4.3 is like good to like almost very good. 4.3 to 4.4 to like 4.6 is solid, very good. The high end, and then amazing like 4.6, 4.7, 4.8, and then godlike is 4.8.
You could say it's a logarithmic scale in that the higher you go, the harder it is.
Well, I expect more. It better impress me. And also, because I smoke so many cigars, I compare it to his competitors at the same price, lower and above, and to the company and to other companies. So you're going to learn a lot about that. So when I add in a box worthy, I wouldn't recommend this as box worthy, meaning it's so good I'd want to smoke 20 of them.
Right.
This wouldn't be box worthy. I'd say definitely check it out one time. And with the price point, it's very affordable and it's enjoyable. But I'm not giving a box worthy. Like Padron 26 is box worthy that you smoke and lifetime worthy, meaning forever, for the rest of your life until you die. Yeah. That cigar is a world.
You can probably get a 10-pack or something like that.
Of what? What, the Padron?
Yeah.
Oh well, they come in boxes of 10. Yeah. Online, Sacco, did the Cigar Page have Padrones or no?
I don't know, bro. I was going to ask that to PG would have known that, but if they have, probably is the regular price because I mean
Yeah,
they
Padrones are
have
tough to get lower
Davidoffs, they
price
have
Oh, yeah.
because
Fuente.
Padrone's very strict on the MSRP,
Yeah.
and for like all the companies like JR or like a lot of shop, they won't let them sell for a lower price, like maybe it's like 5-10% below
Yeah,
MSRP
just a
because
little bit.
they'll stop supplying them.
Yeah.
because it'll hurt the brand. Where other
Yeah.
brands don't give a shit because most people will still buy it at full price, and then the
Yeah.
guys that wouldn't buy it will then buy it at lower price online. So it's kind of like either way they're gonna still sell because
Yeah.
not very few cigars just sell out totally. Meaning, whatever's Sacco, what the guy told me at Smoke Inn in Boynton, which they also have a huge online presence. It's called the Smoke Inn website. He
I
says
know
70%.
smoking, yeah.
Yeah, he's Smoke Inn. He said 70%, and it's right there in my town in Boynton. 70% of their sales is online. 30% is on the store. But he says the store gives them validity that guys, like this one here, but we'll go to the Boynton one. The Boynton one is 10 times as big. It's huge.
You ever been to the one in Pompano?
No, that's the smaller one. It's bigger than that, but no, you haven't. Boynton is
Bigger than that one.
Oh
though.
yeah, but Boynton is way bigger.
Oh, really?
Boynton is
never
the
been.
one in Boynton is one of the best shops down here. And I'll also take you to Puro's.
I ordered from them before from smoking.
Yeah. No, they have a big warehouse down here. So
People over
Look, bro,
here
I
in
mean,
LA,
if daily
they buy
basis
in
your
boxes
store,
all the time
well,
too.
yeah, a lot of
1,000 people going to your store, but the website, there could be 10,000, 20,000 people looking at it. So,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course, you're
yeah.
going to have bigger market at the website.
Well, because the website is not just for that town. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't have. You could order from Oklahoma or Florida or Georgia or whatever. So you have the whole algorithm.
JR, they're based in North Carolina.
Yeah, very low taxes on tobacco.
Right.
And Pennsylvania too. Pennsylvania is
Pennsylvania, yeah,
hardcore.
most of them located either Pennsylvania or, Florida,
Carolina.
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. North
Yeah,
Carolina.
more Republican states where they have better taxes.
Well, the Virginia, they're North Carolina, they grow tobacco already. So
Yeah, but most of the
they're
tobacco
like,
in Virginia is used for cigarettes.
Yeah. That's where they have the headquarters for Philip Morris.
Yeah.
Right on
Yeah.
the 95 and
Everybody,
and
every
General Cigars own CEO. So
Oh, really?
Yeah. So General Cigars is the biggest.
the Camel brand is Salem, North Carolina,
Interesting.
Salem, yeah. Yep. I've heard that.
and then they have also the Salem brand.
Yeah.
Richmond, Virginia. Yeah, Philip Morris is Richmond,
Yeah,
Virginia.
Richmond, for sure.
Hmm.
RVA, man.
Yeah, I've been to Richmond. I really just passing through. Though.
Yeah, same on the 95, driving down here.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's halfway between Montreal and here.
That's true.
Swisher Sweet is Dominican.
Swishers, yeah.
Well, but the Swishers is the biggest cigar company. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I believe it. Well, every gas station 24 hours a day sells those.
They own
those
they,
things.
they,
Which
they
ones?
bro, they own a
Swishers
lot
Sweets.
of
Yeah.
But I mean,
they own a lot of cigar makers too.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of machines. There's a machine.
Does that
It's not considered premium because
does that encompass the Pack of Woods?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go.
The backwoods and everything. Backwoods uses tons of broadleaf.
It's just blunts.
But
they're used for blunts.
Right. But the inside it's not considered a true cigar. It's not long filler premium. Even if you use
And then the
cigar.
backwoods is the largest Canadian the broadleaf user.
Yeah. But they spray with other flavors and everything and additives and basically those like the game or all those cheap little
Jewish steak,
cigars.
yeah. There you go.
The fillers is made from a paste. They take all the scraps
Uncle Larry,
and
they
make
own
it into
more
a
than a
pulp.
Jew
They
steak.
add in additives like almost like making a hot dog in a sense, and then they put a wrapper
exactly.
on it. So obviously it's meant for people that are getting fucked up
Man,
that are putting marijuana.
I remember from back in the day when I was in high school. A lot of people from high school, they'd go to humanitarian trips in Cuba, and they'd bring back Cohiba packs of cigarettes.
Interesting.
And those cigarettes were nothing compared to any cigarette you can buy.
They weren't that good.
It was great.
Oh, it was great.
But it was literally like cigar tobacco.
Interesting.
Rolled into a
Less
cigarette.
chemicals, bro. Yeah, I mean, cigarettes today. I mean, they're fucking like 3,000-4,000 chemicals in there.
I don't know about the Cohiba cigarettes. I feel like they were Really, all natural.
No. I'm talking about regular today. Whatever
Oh,
they sell.
you're talking
Philip
about
Morris, this and that.
American
Yeah,
soap.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Caleb? How's your balls? What's up, man?
Caleb.
Hey, Caleb.
Well, Giordano was asking if the espresso keeps me up at night, but no, I don't know, bro. I sleep when I sleep. I
Yeah.
sleep.
No, but also I don't know if he asked that because I said I was at the store just having an espresso. No, it's all good, man.
Dude, I think if you're smoking a couple cigars after your espresso, you got to be worried more about your cigars than the espresso itself.
Stocko,
Right?
I can't believe this guy smoked 6 fucking cigars today. It's mind blowing. And he smoked that Padron standing up like a man. I was like, that was his first time smoking a Padron, and then he's smoking another one.
No problem.
This guy's a fucking
problem.
beast. He's a beast. I never see it. This is the world champion
No,
of volume. He could do like probably 10
Almost
cigars in a
like
day.
Steve
Yeah,
Saka.
no, bro. I've done it before.
You smoke 10 cigars in a day?
Oh, I have. Before.
Holy shit! Fuck. And you didn't die?
No, all good. Just leisure.
Wow.
I remember after I graduated from high school, I was showing up to university, and between my classes, I was smoking cigars, and I had those kids, in my classes. They were coming up to me, "Hey, you're just casually smoking a cigar between classes," and I was like, "Hey, hell yeah, why not?"
At 18?
Yeah.
Wow.
Caleb, what's up, bro? So, what you like smoking a little bit and then lighting up later, or just the small cigars, or?
Well, usually I consume the whole cigar in one sitting, and then I just have one later. But like I was telling you, for a very long time, I would pick up at tobacco stores up in Canada. I would pick up the Puritos. They had the Monte Cristo and the Romeo and Julieta Puritos from Cuba, and those were extremely good. And we were getting such a good deal on those. I remember it was under $10 a pack.
Yeah, you get for $2 a piece. That's very reasonable.
Yeah, no, but way under that. I think it was like $7.
But that was way back in the day.
Yeah, that
Well,
was
not
like
anymore, right? I mean, these days, cigars are so expensive in Canada. I mean, it's
yeah.
crazy.
So that's what I was just telling this guy.
Canada's gotten much worse in the past 5 years.
Oh yeah.
On even with guns, everything.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, Trudeau was fucked up.
Every little fucking thing. Yeah. I know, eh? Every fucking time, eh? Yeah, well, it's true. We've been printing a lot of money, although you guys have printed more than we have. But
yeah, but we got OnlyFans here. That helps the economy.
You guys have stabilization factors.
We got the most nukes, so we'll be all right. That always helps the economy, like what I'm saying.
You've got other factors.
Yeah, when people
stabilizing the American economy.
When people say, "Oh, America's in debt," I'm like, "Well, we got the most nukes."
Right.
They'll be like, "Hey, we need our money." You're like, "But we got the most nukes."
The only good thing I can say about the Canadian economy is during 2008, the American dollar really took a dip. We were fine because we have only 5 banks.
No, I didn't know
in Canada.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 5 banks. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's 100 different banks down the street.
Yeah,
dude,
exactly.
Florida's like a third world. Dude, Florida has so many different banks and like it's
all
ridiculous.
you need is like 50 to 75 million bucks to be a bank.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Only
exactly. I know. In Canada,
Sacco, you can sell your cigars in the Rolls Royce. You can start a bank.
There are 5 in Canada. That's it. Literally.
Bank of Sacco.
Well, a couple of people get together and then make a bank. Chinese have their own bank. Koreans have their own banks. Every nationality have their own banks.
Bank of Sacco. All right, well, can I work at your bank, Sacco?
When I open a branch in Florida, yeah.
Okay, you got it.
We'll be the general manager.
All right, you got it, man. General manager, do security, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying, though?
I must say, this has a better draw than the Romeo I was smoking earlier.
Yeah, the Romeo, this is a higher tier cigar.
But I was smoking a Churchill, right?
Yeah.
And I got down to the last third, and I hit a wall or something.
Yeah, could have got a plug draw. It could have happened. Depends also if you're smoking at your apartment condo. Sacco, right? He's smoking on the beach in the water. That area, it's very moist, and if it's a long cigar,
Usually when that
the cigar's
happens,
gonna get very
I mean,
wet.
you get a hard fire here when it doesn't want to burn.
Yeah,
You can
I
just
can't
cut.
say I've ever had trouble smoking my cigars I got from JR that are stored in my humidor at 70 out on my balcony.
But when he smokes in the Dominican Republic, lots of times the cigars they couldn't finish them. It was too wet.
Oh, really?
Because the humidity in the DR is so fucking wet. So it makes sense to smoke smaller cigars. Because a big Churchill, you couldn't even finish it. Right, Saka? You couldn't finish large
Yeah,
cigars?
yeah.
What a waste, you know?
Especially
But
especially at
I
the
think
evenings, bro. It was
my,
nasty.
my humidor is at 70% on the dot.
Yeah.
So I feel like they would have
No, but they
would have lost
but
that.
they were smoking, outside there.
Richie, but let me tell you this, bro. I mean, the Punta Cana, which is a beach right there.
What did
It
you call
wasn't
me?
that humid as the city, the Santiago.
Who was 100% humidity?
San Diego?
No, Santiago.
Santiago is
Oh,
a city in
Santiago?
DR.
Dominican, yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
It's probably 90, 100%, right?
About so, yeah. But especially
Oof.
the evenings, it was
Sweating,
nasty,
dripping
man.
with sweat. Dripping with sweat.
Well, past couple of weeks out here, it's been like that.
Yeah, but at least down
Yeah,
here in this town,
Florida. Yeah,
the
Florida is
breeze.
definitely
We're only literally
nasty.
maybe not even a half a mile.
The breeze
the
really
ocean.
saves us.
The ocean breeze here is really nice.
But the last 2 weeks though,
It's been hot.
we've had in the 90s easy.
Well, we had rain the past 2 days, which was nice.
Yeah.
The rain. When as soon as it rains in here, Florida, that day is pretty nice. It calms down. But if you don't get rain, oh my god. But yeah.
Man, right next to where I work in Boca, we've had forest fires in the Yamada Scrub area.
Interesting. There was a guy, the gun store that's in the fire department in Boca.
Oh yeah,
and they was talking about that.
Yeah. So we've had
who lit the fire?
No, it was just because it hadn't rained in so long.
Ah.
Yeah, and then the whole rest of the week, what they were doing were controlled fires.
Giordano.
Cherries.
That's the other thing too.
Ooh.
On this
White
channel,
cherries.
if I'm smoking for my car in my apartment where I live, I always bring fresh fruit. I like having like pineapples or watermelon. Do you ever have fresh fruit with the cigar? It's great.
Yeah.
It clears the
So
palate.
where is it?
I don't have any fresh fruit
And
right now.
prunes.
I thought you had a little bag.
No, I just got a 9. That's it.
Hey, we're in the pineapple district.
Yeah, I know.
We're bound to find some pineapple.
They sell pizza, but not fresh. I love pineapple and watermelon's my favorite because it's just so.
Well, you won't have watermelon on pizza though.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
That guy's too much of a New Yorker.
No pineapple on pizza. No, that's a sin.
Or watermelon.
No, I've never seen that. That's even worse of a sin.
Yeah, that's even worse, right?
I wouldn't do that. No.
Yeah, because you're Italian as well.
Yeah. So no.
So watermelon is good. It's good when it's the season.
Yeah. Well, California's got some of the best watermelons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
California's a lot of produce.
Oh yeah,
that's
for sure.
Bakersfield area, but it's in September. Otherwise, it's the same shit from Mexico.
Yeah.
When you're driving into California, you'll go through agricultural checkpoints.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And they'll ask you, you know about those, huh?
Of course, yeah.
Do you have any seeds from out of state? Blah blah blah.
Because they don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Even when you fly into the California at the LAX, you get checked.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, because they don't want
check
any invasive species and everything.
They do the same in Arizona, but with Mexicans.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, Florida too, because of that bug, they're killing all the citrus trees there. Now they're very strict.
I know.
Yeah.
Same with the iguanas, the pythons.
Well, yeah, they're growing a lot. They're growing a lot of plants.
Agricultural states are strict.
Well, they're growing a lot of fruits now with like netting, fish netting over the plants. Did you see that? And a lot of the farms,
in Florida,
everywhere, they're growing. I guess to protect
what fish?
No, protect the plants.
No, it's like the same cheese cloth. They use like for a shade to grow tobacco. They cover up.
Yeah. Well, also because they wanted a seedless oranges, and to make seedless oranges, they can't have if the bees go in there, they'll have seeds.
They'll fuck it up because of the pollination.
Yeah. So in a way, but they say he's killing off the bees because they have nowhere to go. Is what it is.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
There's one thing or another always.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people don't want to spit out a seed, but then they always say if the bees die, we die, which I don't know if that's true, but maybe I don't know. I don't
But
know.
these are
Canada's
usually
beast.
commercially,
That's true.
commercially
We
transported.
got flies.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
got flies for that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you like the Rabanya? I never had the Cuban Rabanya. I've had the non-Cuban.
It's nice. I mean, it was okay. It's like medium light.
Yeah, most
You know.
Cubans aren't that strong or very dark. They don't grow a lot of dark, strong tobacco.
They have more depth, though.
They
It's not really the strength.
have a lot of nice
It's-
flavors.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
about the strength. It's about flavors. More,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's not like the Padron. The Padron is.
Yeah.
They don't have a. There's no Cuban cigar as strong as Padron. You know.
Right.
You know, and that wasn't even the strongest Padron. The 64 is stronger, but it's less refined. You had the 26, which is 5-year age tobacco. The 64 is a little cheaper, and it's 4-year age. So you have to try the 64 next and see.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. That was a great recommendation.
I'm glad I went straight to it because I said you're used to smoking Romeos. I said let's jump it to two categories into strong Nicaraguan and also go into a different category, a luxury category. Because Padron is considered a luxury cigar.
Also,
And,
that
you know.
I think that was the first box press cigar I've ever
Interesting.
had.
Did you like the way that felt better in the hand? Or?
Yeah.
Well, you smoked the 35, the small one, but which I feel is one of my favorite sizes, especially because I said, how much time do you want to spend with it? And he said 30 minutes. So the 35 is exactly right there, you know? Because in case if you didn't like it, you don't want to Churchill, you know? But I couldn't believe he smoked it. That was his fourth cigar of the day and his first time, fifth cigar, first time having Padron. And he smoked it like a fucking champ, Sacco.
Oh, yeah, no problem with that, man. No problem.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Well, he's been smoking. Well, if you smoke 6 cigars a day, then you build up,
But what's the most
resistance,
Oh, man.
tolerance.
Whenever it's my birthday, I don't count them.
Like 10, 12?
I wake up and it's the whole day.
The whole day.
Yeah.
That's like Mark Twain level shit. Mark Twain would smoke like 60 small cigars. Holy shit.
Probably like 12,
12.
15, something like that.
Sacco, could you smoke 12, 15 cigars?
No, no,
That's fucking amazing, bro. That's a
dude,
gift.
that's like doing nothing and sitting and smoking cigar all day.
Well, it's his birthday. Don't judge him.
Yeah.
That's what he wants to do. This guy, Sacco, he's living the dream. Leave him the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying?
It's I
If you
always
smoke
go
every
for the
cigar an hour,
Churchills,
that's 12, 15
Sacco,
hours.
he's smoking Churchill sizes too. Holy shit. Churchill size, like 10, 12.
always Churchill. I always go for the Churchills. I always liked them.
You know, the most I've done probably could be like 4 or 5 cigars, and that's in Dominican Republic. You know, when you wake up from the morning, you
You're
light
on
up a
vacation.
cigar, and
But
everywhere
again,
you're going to,
it's
it's a
not
lot
like
of
I'm
cigars.
forcing
So
myself. It's just that's what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to beat a record or anything.
But you're just having a good time.
Yeah.
So when you're smoking like 12 cigars, though, what's your girlfriend doing? Like inside, or is the smoke bother outside?
She gives me some leeway, as it were. You know, she's like, it's your day.
Yeah.
And it's your time to shine. You know, you do what you want.
So you're just
that's
outside
nice.
with a whole box of cigars.
Yeah, well, I have my humidor, and usually I have my boys with me, and we're just enjoying the day. And
If she doesn't let him smoke cigars, he may go find other woman. So
Yeah. No, this guy's he had his
so
business.
better smoke the
no. She
cigar.
knows what pleases me, and she's really good with that. And
That's good. She's American.
no, she's from we're from the same hometown up in Canada. Actually,
she's a citizen here. Or no?
No. She doesn't. Her English actually isn't that good. Actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and when I was
Well,
dating
so
her,
she speaks French.
yeah. She speaks mostly French, like 95% French.
So you speak French?
Oh yeah.
What else you
Of
speak?
course.
English.
Well, yeah.
French, English.
And a
He's
little
from
bit
Canada,
of
bro.
Spanish.
Say something in French.
Bonjour mon ami, comment ça va?
I knew that was coming.
Okay, call this guy a
I know
fucking
that was
asshole.
French too.
Hold on, tell him he's a fucking
Tu
asshole.
parles français, mon calice?
Nah,
You
that's
called him an
getting
asshole?
complicated.
All right. How do I say it?
Well, so you speak French, fucking asshole, is tu parles français, mon tabarnak, or mon calice?
Mon calice?
Learn, hey,
That's a French Canadian. It's closer to
Richie, learn the
Louisiana
cuss words
French, you
first.
know?
Mon calice. Well, yeah, I guess if you have no car, carless, you're a fucking asshole, right? You say, hey, you have a car? Mon carless. You got,
You know where that comes from?
No,
I
Carlos.
got a fucking Corolla.
You know in church the chalice.
Yeah.
In French, it's the calice.
Calice.
So any Catholic word, any sacred word that has to do with religion, those are our swear words.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. That's very.
So tabernacle, it's tabernacle.
And what does tabernacle mean?
It's the tabernacle. It's,
no. What does it mean? What kind of slang? What does it mean?
It means okay. So like how you would use it in common parlance would be fucking hell.
Fuck. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know what a tabernacle is?
Yeah. I almost. Wow.
Or if not, it's a seed. That's like the little piece of bread that like melts on your tongue during mass.
Wow, it's really diabolical cursing.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I could do that. I don't know if I could be friends with you anymore.
Wow,
Wow,
Richie, you
that's
speak Italian, Richie?
I say piccolo. I understand Italian. You say mi llame is Damiano. E the figlio di my padre is Giulio Malazzi. So I can say,
come stai?
Stai bene too. So,
bene.
But
Bene.
I speak more Spanish. Mi madre is.
Yeah, same with me.
So, okay, si tú hablas español, señor?
Sí, claro que sí.
Oh, claro que sí. Mi madre es español profesora en mi escuela. No más, mi madre es muerta. Mi madre es Dios 20 años. So
Está bien.
My mother's been dead almost 20 years.
He aprendido la idioma en la escuela, vi también.
Okay, so you learn in school as well.
Yeah.
Yo practicar español para 4 años en Nueva York.
Nueva York.
Nueva York.
Mucho people who speak Spanish there, man.
Yeah, mucho mexicano y puertorriqueño.
Sí.
Yeah, sí. Claro, sí.
Aquí, colombianos.
Yeah, sí.
Y people from Cuba, cubanos.
Colombianos more aquí in Florida.
Yeah.
See, en mi casa, tu madre es en mi casa. I just say, like, I always say crazy shit.
There we go.
I say,
en mi casa.
Tu hermana es en mi casa. Then I'll say, tu padre es no en mi casa.
You know what's funny though? In Florida, the third most spoken language is French because of the Haitians.
Yeah, there's a lot of Haitians in Boynton. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So anytime I take a Uber or a Lyft, it's a Haitian guy. We speak French. You know, we get along.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys at the.
Oh yeah. And you know what they always tell me? Hey, I got a cousin up in Montreal. They all do.
Yeah, they all do.
They all do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're an interesting guy, man. Fucking. Well, Sacco, now you see my new friend. We're gonna go fishing together.
Yeah.
Where you want to go fishing the first time?
Oh well, you know, I just right across, right in my backyard. You know, from
What do you catch, bro? Like from the surf? What's there?
He caught a shark.
I caught a black. We got a lot of black tips out here.
He got 40
I know. I know the shark. Yeah, there's the same thing here: stingray and a shark.
Well, I'm going fishing tomorrow, Sacco, with my father. Hopefully, I catch a shark tomorrow.
But New Jersey is the New Jersey shores. There you can catch. You can catch like stripers and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I've caught when it comes to the prey fish, I've caught a lot of blue runners and Florida pompanos and
pompano, bro. Pompanos. Have you barbecued those?
Oh yeah, you got to keep the skin on.
Beautiful.
The
You gotta
skin is
keep
the
the
best
skin
part,
on.
bro.
Okay, and like make a chimichurri,
Oh
put it
yeah,
on
man,
it.
I'm a big fan of chimichurri. Lately,
Yeah,
you know, there's another variation on chimichurri. It's called ají picante. That's Colombian, and it's like imagine chimichurri, but without the olive oil and more of a vinegar base.
but olive oil it helps the fish not to stick to the grill. You know.
But usually what I do is I take half an onion, I dip it in olive oil, and that's how I clean my grill.
Yeah.
Once I'm done that, I don't need any sauce.
Well, those
Whatever.
pompanos are like beautiful fish when you grill
Oh
them. I
yeah,
mean,
very
they're
delicate.
oily and the best. Basically, it's
Oh yeah,
like
he
for
knows
me,
the
like
shit,
for
man.
grilling, I do pompano and
I like
branzino.
grouper. Grouper's
So
nice too.
Yeah.
Very flaky grouper.
Although grouper lately in Florida, it's been a little bit tricky. The big ones you need a tag for and shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, the big groupers you can't catch anymore. They
yeah, I
have
never had a
maximum size
snook,
limits now.
Uncle Larry. We get a lot of what you call it here at the lakes.
Tarpons.
Uh, No, not in California. No tarpon in California.
Oh,
At
okay.
the lake, we get like stripers, bass, largemouth, smallmouth bass, and then we have catfish.
Any trout?
Trout, yeah.
Yeah,
Trout is
yeah,
everywhere. They fill them
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, trout is
Trout is
They
great.
stock the
You
lakes
you
and the
can
rivers
smoke
too.
that, and it's great. It's almost like smoked
Trout, bro.
salmon.
Trout. I do it with there is this grass called tarragon.
Yeah.
If you can
I know
find them,
tarragon.
you put that on it, and then and then I steam them for
Nice.
There you
because they're
go, man.
delicate. The trout. But yeah, and then here we go when we go like out in the deep sea, we get like rockfish, sheep's head. We
Sheephead we
get
got in the
calico bass.
intercoastal.
Yeah, some halibut, but they're always like small. And then right now the season is for white sea bass, and then we get tuna, uh, yellowtails. It depends on the season.
Yeah, I mostly do saltwater shore fishing, so that's what I
Bro,
concentrate on.
next thing I want to do, like with my fly reel, I want to the Florida tarpon. I
Oh,
want to do
so
that too.
speaking of tarpon, okay, let me show you this. I was out on the surf the other day. You see this?
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh wait, it's not playing. All right, so check this out. I
Uh
was
huh.
fishing. That's my drone, right?
Right.
And so I was just filming myself fishing, and then I saw a school of tarpon. Check this out, man. I take the drone right here, and then I go right to that school. Check this out. It's crazy, man. It came up, the school came up right where I was fishing. See that?
Oh yeah.
Check this out, man.
Wow, look at all that fish.
Wait,
Damn. Oh,
wait,
those
dude.
are tarpon.
Yeah. Wait, I got a really good look at them.
Those are big.
They
Yeah,
fight, man.
we thought they were
There's
sharks
nice
from the
fish to
shore.
catch.
Their dorsal fins are so big that we thought they were sharks.
Can you catch those or no?
Yeah, you can, but it's only sport fishing. See this?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Holy
They were so big, dude.
bro, that's a
Damn,
lot.
bro.
And
That's a lot of meat.
but you can only it's only catch and release because they're
Yeah.
not really
I
good
don't care,
eating
bro.
anyway. So
I don't mind catch and release, but
Well,
Oh.
the easiest thing to catch on the beach in Florida is chlamydia.
that's in South Beach.
And that one is hard to release, man.
That's
When you
Miami.
catch that, you keep it.
There's no catch and release. You got to get some pills.
Isn't that fucking insane, dude? Dude, those were 6 feet long, man. I'm telling you.
Those are really big, man. Like
Yeah,
that's
but yeah,
cool
in
though.
Florida, if you want to harvest a tarpon, you need a $50 tag, and it's only if you're going for the state record.
Wow.
So you can only keep one if you know for a fact it's beating the state record.
Wow.
Yeah, if not, because they're not good eating anyway. So and
Well,
they're super rare and
I
like
don't mind
beautiful
catch and
fish. You don't
release.
want to fuck with them anyway.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
but
Dude,
they
that's gonna be
fight
great.
good, so
That'll be great. We'll get some videos of us fishing, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just so crazy. I guarantee you, because you said you're on your father's
Arnie.
side or
Mother's side.
So
mother's side's from
you
northern
use
Italy.
do you use your drone to take the bait out, or you cast it?
No, I have the small DJI Mini, but I don't need it, man. Like I was telling this guy, I caught a shark the other day, and usually sharks, everyone out here, they all tell you, you need a kayak to drop your bait. You need to take your kayak with your bait. So
Yeah.
I had half a blue runner, a head of a blue runner as my bait, and they were like, "Hey, you need to take the kayak like 600 feet off the beach, drop it off, blah blah blah." I'm like, "No, hell no." I went in the water with my rod, my bait, this huge, right? It was probably like 5 pounds of blue runner,
Yeah.
and it was low
Oh.
tide. I walked all the way. I was up to my chest in water,
Yeah.
and then I casted that bitch another 75 yards. And then I was about to pack it up like an hour later, and then I hear my drag go out. The shark
You're
was taking
using
the
a
line.
spinner or conventional reel?
Spinner.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
otherwise, conventional 75 yards is kind of tough to
Yeah.
cast.
No.
Yeah.
Spinner.
80
And
pound line? What was on it? Spectra, 80 pound?
what my main line?
Yeah.
40-pound braid, man.
Well, 40 pounds. Wow.
Yeah, and that's all you need. The
Yeah.
what the biggest thing is you
Well,
need.
some brands are thicker for 40 pound. It depends what brand you're using.
Yeah, but the my main line wasn't the issue. The like when you're trying to catch a shark, the most important thing is you need
Wire.
that first part. It's wire, right?
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
need 100 to 150-pound monofilament, just because of the shark skin. Dude, see this?
Yeah.
Right.
That's just from me, and this. That's just from me handling the shark.
Because
Yeah.
it's so tough.
So you
Yeah.
need that 100-pound or up to 150-pound monofilament, not because that shark's gonna be pulling 150 pounds on you, just because it might get wrapped up in its skin, and it's so rough that it's gonna
Cut it. Yeah. The
cut your
Spectra cuts fast.
line. You know?
Wow.
We use like metal leader for wahoos when we go out like
Wahoos, yeah,
from San
barracuda
Diego.
too. You need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything with sharp teeth, you need that metal leader.
Yeah, you
If
need the metal
not,
leader.
it's just gonna cut your line right there.
Well, I'm hoping that I catch some stuff tomorrow. I'm excited.
I'm
Are you
hoping
going on a boat?
some poncho for
Yeah,
you.
I'm
Big
going on
D.
on a party boat. My dad and I haven't been fishing with my dad on a party boat in like since 2017. So it's a long
Wow.
time. So I'm excited to do that, and we're looking forward to that.
So you guys are probably going to be targeting some reef fish.
Yeah, right off of Boynton, and they go around the bridge, and
Right.
they go right off the Atlantic. That's
They
not
go
far.
to a
Snappers.
wreck probably or something like that.
Oh, the captain, though, my dad's been using this guy for 13, 14 years. So, but on that note, Sako, though, I'm gonna end it here, though, man, before my battery goes. And thank you so much, bro. Everyone out there, stay fresh. I appreciate you coming on side. Thanks for flexing on my new
Hey, Mo, no
party.
problem. Thanks.
And
Thanks for the show. Arnie, nice to meet you, my man.
Hey, nice to meet you, my brother.
yeah.
Hey,
So now
well,
I
stay
guarantee
fresh.
you, me and this guy are probably cousins somehow, because if we do that 23andMe, somehow back in the day you were related. Because no, really, because my brother did the 23andMe, and from my father's side, it was Italian, but because my family's from such northern Italy, there was German and French mixed in it, because northern Italy's
There you
near
go. You never
Germany and
know.
France.
You never know.
So it's very interesting. Because
Yeah.
my grandmother's side, her, even though her last name was Manfredi, but they came from like the German French area, So
my mother's maiden name, Mongiat.
My grandmother's Manfred.
There you go.
Yeah,
could be something there.
yeah. I mean, so it's you're talking about small town. Northern Italy's not like Rome. A lot of people. Northern Italy's very small little town.
That'd be amazing. How if you guys are related?
Well, it's like
you
what we
just
were doing.
you just found each other.
Well, you don't see me.
Brothers from different mothers.
You don't see me just hanging out with people on my cigar. It's just like the way it happened. Because I went to leave. Well, after I talked to him, and I was going to leave, and then I started talking to the girl there that's from Argentina, and I told her how my grandmother was born in Argentina. Brazil. I'm sorry. And we're talking for a while. Nice girl,
Yeah.
And then we were both Sagittarius, whatever. But long story short, and then he's like, I thought you were leaving. I was like, oh, I had to talk to the girl there for a little bit, and then I was like, he's like, I'm going to the town. He's like, oh, you want me to drive you there? I'm like, oh, I like to walk, but yeah, no problem. And then he's like, you want me to hang out with the cigar review? And I was like, yeah, I guess so, sure. It's like,
Why not?
yeah, no, it's just like all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's like it's a real friend. It's very very rare to find people that
Yeah.
I don't really trust people hanging around me. So you're a good soul. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I'm a very hard character. You know what I'm saying? But say one last thing in French. Tell everyone they're a bunch of fucking assholes.
Hey, vous êtes tous des assis de couilles, mais assis.
That's it. Exactly what he said. You carless motherfuckers. You
There you go.
You fucking non-Corolla Toyota motherfucker. You know what I'm saying though? So we'll see you around, man. Stay fresh.
Good night, guys. Take
Hey,
care.
peace out.
All right.
Take care.
Later.
And, tell your mother you love her, because you never know when it's gonna be the last time.
Well, yeah, we'll end on a sad note there. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
Never know. All right, guys.
Could be your mother, could be your friend, could be your father, could be your brother or sister.
Well, yeah, especially if you go on the boat with an Italian guy.
Yeah, you never know. Could
right.
be some soprano situation. It could be a very difficult situation.
You never know.
Never know.
Yes. Oh, if you put your ash in my water again, then you yeah, that is screwing. You know what I'm saying? All right, later, guys. Peace out.
All right, peace out, guys. Hey, take care.